performance side of it, but I think you could have been more sexy in the singing of it.
That was rubbish.
I was disappointed with Kim's performance. She's capable of far more than that.
Kim Marsh!
I was absolutely convinced I was going to be in the bottom two.
I'm so shocked.
There's so many good people now in the competition, and I think every week you see massive improvement in everybody. There's a number of people I wouldn't want to go up against. I think we need to take Marcella out. This week, I have got to come out fighting. I cannot fail.
I think we have to kind of think of it as a fresh start now. You've been there. You've got a lovely song this week.
Kim is singing a beautiful song called Nella Fantasia. Nella Fantasia. She's totally fallen in love with this song. I think the words mean a lot to her personally.
Nella Fantasia, in my fantasy. This is all your hopes and dreams for this perfect world.
The song is very emotional for me. Sorry.